Okay, an interesting video today, and it's going to probably ruffle a few feathers, but can I ask you this question? How important is the result of the race to you? Because if we heighten, if it's really important, this means that your need to win, or need to get the result you want, or the time you want, is high. You're actually saying, I need to win. So the more important you find the result, your goals in life, the more need. You have to do it. You're going to say, I need to do this. I need to get the result. And this means, as I've said before, if we say the words, I need to do well in this, I need to do it, then you're putting tightness on you. It's not what the body wants. It's not what your body wants to run faster. That need. I've got to understand that. It's because a lot of athletes, we say that, we mistake that need, and I want to, and I must do this, I must get a result, as focus. And not. Desperation is not focus. Desperation doesn't make you relaxed. And when you say, I need to do this, then it's desperation. And the importance of the end result is so high. So you've got to change this state of mind, specifically at the start of the race. Is that it's very difficult to actually explain it in a way, but if just remember, if your need is high, then the desperation to win or to get the time you want or the goals you want is high. And that's not focus. That's not extreme focus that you need. What is extreme focus? Well, there's two ways of going about this, okay? And I believe there's plenty of different pathways to get you into that flow state, that relaxed state you need to sprint well. And different things works for different people. What's true focus is knowing I'm going to run well, knowing I'm going to get the end result. Now, that doesn't guarantee that 100% that you're going to do it, but you've got to go into the race thinking that and knowing it. Do you see the difference between knowing, I need to win, I know I'm going to win, I know I'm going to get the time? Do you see that difference? I need is tightness. I know there's no need for tightness because you know that that's the desire you want and you're going to bring it about so you can relax. The body will relax. So that's a different energy. Do you feel the energy in that? So you need to go into the race either saying, I know I'm going to run well. I know it. A no is absolute. It's a decision in your mind that I've decided to run well. I feel nervous, I'm going to run well. It's going to feel great as I run well as well. I'm going to get the time I want. And all these other things that take you off focus and say, no, I know I'm going to run well. Now that is focus. And it's not desperation. When you know that you're going to get it, that's not desperation. So you've got to understand now there's another way of doing it. Is when I asked you, I said, how important is that race result to you? If it's really important, then we got to release you of that importance. You got to get around to say, is in the grand scheme of things, from day-to-day life, is that race result, let's say you achieve it, how long does that satisfaction last? Does it really last all your whole life? No, you get a brief examination, a bit brief kind of celebration of it, you get a brief feeling good, and then we go back to our normal state of life. I mean, this happens all the time with athletes. When they actually win a gold medal, they go back to a state of I don't know what I'm going to fight for now. I don't know what's my goal now? And they go and actually feel they've achieved all they want to, and then they've got nothing left in their life. So they actually had the importance so high in their life. So you've got to understand, is the result that you're looking for really that important? It's nice, it's really good, you need that focus, but you've got to, I'm trying to get to the point where in your mind you're letting go of that result, that need, that desperation, that importance of the result. Because once you, as I say, you get that, the higher the importance of the result, the more desperate you are and the tighter you're going to be. So why can you release yourself? And you've got this question of, well, it's not that important. You've got to go into the race either thinking that extreme focus of knowing that you're going to win, or going in with saying, I can take it or leave it. I can take the result as whatever the case. If I do badly, fine. If I lose, fine. If I don't get the time I want, fine. You go, and now it's thinking of that as apathy and not for caring, but you're putting yourself in a neutral state. And when you're in that neutral state where you're not caring for each other, then you're loose and you've released yourself from the importance of that race. Do you see what I mean? So it's really that importance, the higher importance means more desperate you are and the tighter you're going to be. If you release yourself from the importance of the result of the race before the race and almost delude yourself into thinking it's not that important, then you're going to be loose and relaxed to run. You're in that neutral state to run, and that's pure flow state. Then you're bringing it in. And then you can relax and enjoy the race, as it were. Once the end result is not as important, then it leaves you to enjoy the race, the kind of process of the race. And that's going to help you run faster as well. So this is just the thing, it's just to actually go into a race either knowing you're going to get the result, and that's absolute. You've got to know. No means there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Or you go in to the race thinking, I'm happy either way. It's all in the process, it's all in the journey. If I do badly, great. If I do good, well, you can go in with that neutral state. It's not apathy to say, I don't care about my sport, I don't care about my journey. You're just saying, I'm not attaching myself, I'm not making myself tight. And it does work. Lots of it happens when you remember that race when you actually went to a race and it wasn't that important, you were just enjoying it, you were probably doing another event or something, and you ran a PB just out of nowhere. It happened to me. It happened to me when I didn't put pressure on it but myself. I was running a 200 metres, I just came out of nowhere and I ran quickly and it felt good and fast and loose. That's what it was. You took the pressure off yourself. The importance of the end result wasn't that important, especially it wasn't for me. So that's another way. Know it, know the result you're going to get and have no doubt about it, or you go in as neutral. You don't care about the result. You're just going in to see what happens. You're just going in there. So hopefully that race that video helps you look at it from a different point of view. It's probably, if you go back and watch this again, go back and watch this and go and think about it a little bit. Go and think about the process of how you're going into your race. Are you going in with that, I must run well, I need to run well? If you do, you're desperate to win and it won't work, it'll tighten you up. Use your breath, come into yourself. And once you go into using your breath and inside your body, then you're more neutral. That's helping you get into that neutral phase. Getting in the present moment, using the breath helps you get into that neutral phase. But you've got to get to that point where you get, in your mind, you're thinking, I'm happy either way, whatever the result. And that's true relaxation. So hopefully that video helped you. Please like, please share, and please subscribe to this channel because you won't get many more information like this in other channels on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video.